Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and if you do subscribe, make sure you click on the bell so you get a notification when I upload a video. Today I have got the Canon Powershot SX730 HS to review for you. This is a camera that I was sent, which is going back, so there's my disclosure. I'm not getting to keep the camera, but I have reviewed it and put it through its paces. This camera is a lightweight compact travel camera, but it packs a punch within that tiny body. It has a 40 times optical zoom built in within it, and the zoom quality is absolutely amazing. The quality of the picture when you've zoomed in is good, but if you have zoomed all the way in, then there is kind of some noise on that picture, a bit of grain as well. So you can't really zoom in again onto that picture once you're on the computer. However, it's fantastic, and if you want to be able to say take pictures at a concert or take pictures of wildlife that's a bit further away from you, it's absolutely fantastic for that. And we've definitely been using it to take pictures of sheep in field, all that kind of stuff. It has a fast autofocus, and when you're filming, if for example the things that you're filming, say you're panning down and there are different things in shot and the focus changes throughout that shot, then the camera will automatically do that as you pan down with the camera, which I found really useful. It also has optical image stabilization. If you are filming and you're a bit shaky, it's going to stabilize that a bit for you. Not as much as other Canon cameras can, but it definitely still does it to a certain extent, which is obviously very good if you're going to be holding the camera and vlogging, for example. It's very good at doing that. It also has a 3-inch LCD flip-up screen, which means that you can see yourself whilst you're filming, which is also very useful. It is hinged to the top, so the only way that it will bend is up and down. So if you're doing a shot from above, it is a bit awkward, but it's no different to a lot of the other cameras that are on the market. The only negative that I've found with this camera is that this screen is not touch screen, which is kind of a bit frustrating, especially if you're filming, because you can't change the focus from one thing to another. So you can't kind of focus on something in the background and then bring it to the front just by touching this. You have to kind of rely on the camera for that, and I feel like that's one failing that the camera has, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I think it's still a very good camera for the price. It also has an automatic face detection in it, so if for example you are filming, it will find your face and it will focus on that. So you don't necessarily need that touch screen because it does have technology built into the camera. It has inbuilt wireless in it, as so many cameras do these days, but it just means that if you want to send a picture from your camera to your phone, you can do it seamlessly. And if you then want to like upload it to Instagram, you can do it kind of on the go. You don't need to be stopping, taking out memory cards, putting your memory card in computer, all of that jazz. You just simply press a button and you can transfer your picture straight across to your phone. The focus is very good and very fast, but sometimes it doesn't quite focus quickly enough. If it doesn't focus quickly enough, you just need to press down the shutter button halfway down, and it will then focus on what you're wanting it to focus on, and then obviously you can press it all the way down to take the picture. The quality of the pictures is fantastic and the exposure is largely accurate. The only thing I found it struggled with a bit was taking pictures of red berries, because the red was so vibrant that it didn't seem to be able to process how bright the red was, so everything came out a bit pink. But maybe I need to look into the settings a bit more and try and take it off auto to work out how to rectify that. In terms of the settings, you've got a lot of them built into the camera, very similar to a G7X. But you also have on the top, you have a record button, you also have the shutter button, the on-off button, and also the wheel where you can change the setting. All of the settings are in this wheel, so you can go through and change from film mode to an automatic mode, manual mode. There are all different types of modes that you can use on this camera. There are also loads of different settings that you can find just by pressing the middle of this wheel, and you can scroll down and find all the different, there's timers, there's all kinds of different stuff on there. If you press this button when you have a memory card in and a picture you want to send, then that will set up the wireless. This button here is quite clever. It will track a face, so if the face moves around the screen, it will track it, which I think is really useful. So say if you were filming something on a day out, you could easily follow the face around. And then this button goes into all the extra settings that there are on the camera. The final button on the back that won't work right now is this play button, and if you press that, it will show you what pictures there are on the camera. I think this is a really good, affordable entry-level camera into vlogging or anything like that. It'll be a brilliant vlogging camera because of the optical stabilization within it. However, the fact that the screen on the back is not touchscreen does let it down just a little bit. But for the price of the camera, I think it really packs a punch. I think you get an awful lot of camera and functionality for your money. I'm going to be a bit sad to send this back tomorrow, but I've really enjoyed getting to use it, trying out all the different features, seeing what there is available within it, and seeing how far it can be pushed, basically. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to, then please subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Alright, bye!